Okay. Man, did that intro scare me when I first played this game. Oh. Duh. Aw, crud. I got everything except turning on my controller. Frick. Let me just restart the game. It's okay. It means the intro gets to be captured on screen properly. Alright. Game. There we go. Man, and being nice if my voice didn't sound so sandy. Oh, okay. No, it's working. What I always think is odd is that this... no, not really. The rest of the game has, like, a mouse section whenever you get to any of the monitors, so this makes sense. Just kind of curious what happens if I leave it here for a bit. I think it shows you like demo footage, but or another intro, I don't remember which one. Shows you either one of them, but don't remember which one in which order. There goes my phone again. That's high scores.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
And hi, Julie. I hope you're doing well today.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, we're kind of redoing the stream because last one was sort of a train wreck, and it was basically wasted time. So I think I want to have a smoother playthrough this time. No, my Discord's back. I think I'm gonna use the electric stuff on the little copies first. Oh, gotta swing it around. Yeah, I know. Let's see if I can play through this any... Oh. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna use my specials for those. Let's just skip the comm piece for now. It's Y button, I believe. I know I'm always offline. I'm sorry. There was a reason for it, but it was a long time ago. It's a really old reason now. Ooh. No, avoid him. You, he had me in his sights. How are the commissions going, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Then update it. Fine, I'll update it. Oh man, I forgot how for a little bit. I haven't done that in so long. Ah. Crud. I'm hoping you get some more. John Aspic Port. Oh, I should have named it that. Right. But hi, Mato. It's nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Oh, I missed the stairs. There they are. Which one was the special? Oh, I always hated that about enemies in old games. They just damage you by running into you. I enjoyed our dragon anime. I did too. Thank you for streaming it. That was fun. Kinda drains my will to do stuff, not gonna lie. Oh man, I have some really not so great news for you, unfortunately, Julie. If you post boobs and not even that gets reactions, I'm fucked. I would love to commission you right now if I could. But there's two problems with that, and one I have to elaborate on, if I elaborate on it over Discord messages, but payment methods are going to be an issue. Let's just put it simply. You can't charge me. Tyrannosaurus Rex. We'll want to be careful there. Ooh. Ooh. B? I think you can run from me just because you in those trees. Oh my gosh, they're aggressive. Raptors have escaped. Do what you can to stop them. That doesn't look like John Hammond. That looks like someone else. What are your thoughts in general, Chungus from the Minecraft movie in this situation is real? Well. I'm not sure if I can tap onto that second one. And that first one, I'm not sure if I can tap onto that one either, because for different reasons, and that's because I don't play Minecraft. I got to add installments to the payment method now that I remember it. Oh! To a copy. Raptors are breeding. Collect all their eggs or they will hatch. I love this cheat so much. Oh, it makes things so much easier. Ooh. You know what? Sure. I. B? The problem with installs is that if I get to press like last time, the dude ends up paying it at full, and I'm still working on it, which is awkward. Wait, what? Oh, hang on. His name is General Chungus! You're gonna have to give me some context on who that is, unless you're just goof posting. I'm not sure I understand your sentence, Julie. If you get to press like last time, the dude ends up paying it in full and you're still working. Like, where's the problem there? Is it that you didn't want to work on it yet, or that you think that burdens you the expectation of finishing as fast as possible when they pay it in full? Or what's the issue? No, I'm serious. They named him General Chungus. Who's General Chungus, though? And this is in the last attempt at the stream, this one is a really good, I think, showcases that, oh wow, he actually moved just so that I could hit him better. That's okay, that's pitiful on my part. So, but yeah, it captures that atmosphere really well, and I like it a lot. But who's General Chungus? He paid a bit each month, but I was fucking dead. So eventually he paid all he owed me. Okay. So I had to keep working for free, but not really. When I do half to start and half when finished, then the last. Half is like an incentive for me. So that's how you prefer to receive your payment? But if he pays you in full, so that to you that's kind of like working for free. Honestly, it wasn't so bad, but I got depressed and it took way too long. I think I get it now. So you prefer to be paid in increments. Like, say if the process takes you 3 months, you prefer something that comes in the form of like a monthly paycheck instead of one large paycheck, but now you don't get anything in the months in between. One large paycheck at the start, but then you don't get anything in the following 2 months. Honestly, it wasn't so bad, but I got depressed and it took way too long, so I was kind of forced to get to work. Like, fuck, he already paid me, I gotta work. Want it or not. So, the monthly payments allows you to pace yourself. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me who General Chungus is, Mato. No joke, his commission took me a whole ass year. Which one was this, if you don't mind me asking? Was this the orange fox girl? Or was this the green fox girl? He's a nothing character. It's not posted yet, but it's the demon one. I think you showed me that one. And I mean, if it's a nothing character, I guess it's fine, but actually, I'm not sure if I want to do that, considering the last time they just get up after that. It's not a good weapon at all, so I should probably just look for a more permanent one. I guess it's fine if it's a nothing character, but I don't know, just the principle of naming it Reddit meme is kind of annoying. Of naming a character a Reddit meme is kind of obnoxious. Like, man, just come up with a proper name. It is Minecraft, so I expect it, but still. What I want to recommend to you, Mato, is to just play Hightail. Oh, yeah, he's up. Yep, he's done with his nap. Go, get your 8 hours. No more nappies. What is Hightail? It's spelled Hytale. And it's like Minecraft, and I posted this, and it seems, and I have not reacted to it multiple times, but it's like a Minecraft, but literally a straight upgrade in every single possible way. It is more stylized than Minecraft. Stuff looks like what it's supposed to better than Minecraft. There's even a thing the developers showed off on Twitter where you can bootleg Minecraft very bad. No, much better. Where you can copy a completed building and just paste it somewhere else. So if you wanted to make 5 houses to start a village in Minecraft, you would have to manually build them, at least so it seems that way. In Hightail, you make 1, you copy that, and then you paste it 4 times, and then you have your completed 5 buildings. It has like a ton of quality of life updates, and to me it just seems like the better Minecraft. BIOS load, message, error, main system down. Action, turn on the generator before trying to reboot the system. Message ends. Gosh, where's the generator? So the power is down. I swear it always feels like it's taking up 2 shots at once, and I don't like that. Ooh. I'm going to have to preserve some in case I run into a raptor there, because I also need this for the ammo. Ooh. We gotta make it count. There we go. Okay, I still have 1 shot left, so I can use it to get rid of the Dilo here. That's the last one. But yeah, like, I'd recommend Hightail. I haven't kept up with it very much, but every little thing I've seen about it, from the UI to the stylization of the models, enemy types, well, maybe less so the enemy types, everything just looks like it's Minecraft but better. And I'd really recommend that you just play Hightail. It still looks like Minecraft, but if Minecraft was more of like a complete game, like it had actual animations and stuff. To be honest, I just wanted something to get mad about. I know, I just can't help but always want to recommend a solution. What do you mean the UI looks like dog shit Unity store placeholder crying emoji? What do you mean the UI looks like dog shit Unity store placeholder? It looks better than gray boxes. Generator power on. I do kind of miss how simple these things were in games. You just go up to it, boop, push button. Now you gotta solve a whole puzzle stuff. That's the case even in this game, but I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's boring. Are you rage baiting me again, Julie? Ah, okay. In my defense, it's my most complex commission yet because it's a demon with a goat toggle, a closed toggle, and on top of that, a female version with two with those toggles also. Oh. Well, I mean, I was talking about Hightail, but but then I switched topics to like how simple things are in games in general, and using Jurassic Park's simplistic, the simple way of turning on the generator here in Jurassic Park. As for you, Julie, and I was comparing Hightail to Minecraft. As for you, Julie, yeah, I'm not blaming you. That sounds complex as heck, which I hope you're happy with how it came out. It certainly sounds ambitious. They better have paid you well for it. But if you did, but either way, good job. That sounds really good. Sim cannot boot from this console. I gotta go upstairs, I think. Nublar utility shed, ground level. I think there's a Jurassic Park game on the Sega Genesis, and I hope to play that someday. It's a little more action-packed than this. I think it's a side-scroller. I think it plays like a Contra type of game, or a Metal Slug. but we'll have to see it. I'm not as inclined to play it because I don't have the nostalgic attachment to it. I only have this one. For a moment, I assumed I got a Steam message because of that SFX. It kind of does sound like it, huh? Also, someone should edit that finger to be a middle finger. That'd be kind of a funny mod. B button, right mouse, exit select. I'm not looking forward to the Raptor pen. Oh, fine. Nope. Get to the Raptor pen, white girl! I don't want to get to the Raptor pen! That's it, you've announced you're going to masturbate one too many times in the general Discord. You're going in the Raptor pen! Mods, throw this incel chud into the Velociraptor pen. It's feeding time anyway. Don't chase me, don't chase me, don't chase me. Oh, thank goodness they're so polite here. Thank goodness the hit detection is so polite. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Raptor pen because, I don't know, something about that area particularly scares me. There's, like, to be expected, but they are all over the place in there. They're really close together, and the place certainly looks spooky, though I found it very interesting that they managed to... Raptor pen. No. The Velociraptor pen. I'm surprised they managed to make such a big area out of something that was originally so small in the movie. Access denied, you need Ian Malcolm's ID card. He has an ID card for this place? He doesn't work here. Because in the movie it looked really small, and which reminds me of something. Oh darn it, he's back up. Which reminds me of something that I want to discuss. But that's in a bit. In the movie, it looked really small. It was just this, like, little pit with some fences. And I was surprised that, oh darn it, I need to go get more ammo. And that was it, really. Just that little area. And I was surprised they managed to make it so big in the game. And I think what they're doing is... I read some comments that said this follows the novel in some ways. Because they also have to get some eggs. I really don't want to eat that chicken. I don't need the chicken. I need the chicken for later. Okay, good. You found shotgun and ammunition. In the novel, they would have to grab the egg, the Velociraptor eggs, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing a lot of other stuff that follows the novel in this game as well. The Velociraptor. I watched Iron Lung yesterday. Good movie. I'm glad you liked it. It was such a good movie. It was... I wouldn't say it's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time, because really I like most of the movies I watch, with the exception of Send Help. Oh. That was a waste of ammo. But that's a different topic. But I will say Send Help is kind of a nothing burger of a movie that makes you think it's going to be a something burger. And a lot of scenes to back that up, but... I guess they're just building expectations because it was a nothing burger, but ooh. Okay. Whew. What do we have here? Rockets, shot. Those ball thingies. Nope, he's up. Yeah, I do not like the gas grenades. The Iron Lung was... I got distracted by the game. Iron Lung was an amazing film, and I'm glad you liked it as well, because, man, was it good. Like, I've talked about this on the last Jurassic Park stream, but everything about it was amazing for me, personally. You know, the script, the acting... The story kind of started to falter a little towards the end. But the set pieces, the shots, oh my goodness, the camera shots. Oh, the music, pacing, just everything was just such a good movie. I'm so glad I watched it. I really regret that I missed the first 10 minutes because I was waiting for my food at the concession stand. Jurassic Park remake, but they rebreed dinosaurs and they're just giant birds. We wanted realistic Jurassic Park, and that would like only... I don't even think dinosaur enthusiasts would go watch it that much. Like, they would probably watch it, but not much of a big market. Iron Lung was great. One of the best horror movies of the past few years. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't know. I'm not as familiar with horror movies in general, at least as of a few years, but it's a really good one. It deserves every ounce of the praise it gets. And I have no idea why Send Help is beating it in the box office, but I can think of a reason or two, and they're not good ones. They might be accurate ones, but they're not good ones. How do you feel about a YouTuber making a good movie, huh? I feel actually kind of happy about it, because I want good stuff to be made. Where was I supposed to go next? I don't remember. Oh, was this a nothing burger of a section? I think this was a nothing burger of a section. It's not entirely a nothing burger, there's ammo. You need Ian Malcolm's ID card. Well, the important thing is we at least have the power on. But I like it because, again, I want good stuff to be made. And to be honest, I'd rather it be Markiplier than... I don't know much about Markiplier, but I'd rather it be Markiplier than some other YouTuber that just isn't anywhere near as entertaining or likable or any of that. Like, if it was Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie, I would never give it the chance. I actually kind of like it. It shows that younger talent still has an opportunity to get out there and doesn't have to depend on the Hollywood connections. That's a good reason. That's a good explanation, too. Sure. We found some food. Where's that noise coming from? By the way, Yu-nee, how would you feel about streaming Iron Lung? I thought about it, actually. And the only reason I didn't was a bit of laziness and a bit of stinginess. I didn't want to set up an audio-tested new game. I had other games that were waiting longer, and I just didn't want to spend the money. I know it was like, on release day, it was on sale for like less than $5. But I just didn't want to spend the extra money. I was stingy. It's not a good reason. I'm not going to defend it. It's not a good reason at all. Back in the day, it felt like PlayStation versus Xbox, both Mark and Pewds. I was a Pewds guy, but he never had beef with Mark, and I'm glad he did such a movie for a game that I played and loved, not gonna lie. I'm glad that the game made such a splash, because it proves that... And it's hard, I get that. It's really hard in the modern gaming space, but it proves that not only can things influence such people so well. But I found it really impressive that a game had an adaptation in such a short amount of time. Like, this stuff takes forever. Look at how long it took for Sonic to get a movie. Mario got a movie again, but, you know, it sucked. The first one sucked. Then we got the new ones, but they didn't make that forever. Five Nights at Freddy's took forever to get a game series. Like, Hollywood wanted to experiment with movie adaptations for their games, but it didn't go well. And because of that, they didn't want to experiment ever again. But it was nice to see that experiment be done a little sooner. And, well, again, it was a passion project rather than Hollywood slop. Absolutely. I feel like accurate has replaced good as of late, which sucks. Yeah. I think you're talking about Iron Lung or maybe Jurassic Park. But yeah, it's... I don't know. I feel like this is a bit of a complex topic because there's a lot of examples. But I agree with you. And that's not always good. Like, because like some people can point you to accurate stuff, which say oh, I don't know, adaptations of Stephen King books. One thing I remember Arlo saying was that Stephen King's there was a Stephen King novel that got a more accurate adaptation, and it wasn't a better movie for it. It was actually worse. Oh, let me just check a walkthrough real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oops. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. And I'm not having to deal with my poor sense of direction. But yeah, that didn't make it a better movie. It kind of made it worse. And it's complicated, and it's the kind of thing that good producers and directors need to just sort of intuit themselves. Because you'll have a lot of people screaming about the accuracy, but no, they don't know that it doesn't make it very good. And sometimes, yeah, they'll insist that accurate is better, but the unfortunate truth is that they're speaking logically, but they're still in effect wrong. But this dinosaur angel is so accurate, it's unlike your typical trope. Dinosaur angel. Tell me a good story first, darn it! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It has to be the story's good. If it's accurate to something, it's not... It doesn't mean it's good by default. Dude's left YouTube a while ago. Escaped the ship with his bag and he's having his dream life. Mark stayed the same for years and doing fine, no dramas either. The others, oof, too fucking annoying. Yeah, I mean, PewDiePie is pretty lucky in the sense that he had that opportunity in the first place. Because he made that kind of money to allow for retirement at all. And not every YouTuber is quite so fortunate, but they gotta keep doing it anyway because it's their job. Don't give a fuck about how accurate the sword fighting and world building lore is if the story is crap. I agree. Exactly, like, you know, a person dodging bullets isn't accurate, but it sure makes for a cool movie scene. But if he just gets shot in the leg because it's accurate, then there's no tension, there's no story there, it's boring. Now you can make a story around that, but it's hard, and accurate sometimes just means limitations, and creative limitations make a story harder to make. I mean, the movie felt like a PS1 game remake. It's the same thing you like, but HD and with new bits, so yum yum. That's an interesting description. I didn't think of that, but I like that. It kind of does, doesn't it? Let me check the walkthrough, because I want to make sure I'm not missing, you know, anything important. Like, I don't think I am. I think I'm supposed to go to another room and probably look for Malcolm's ID card. But still. Just want to be sure. Okay, so just to make sure I'm not entirely being a walkthrough baby. We're still gonna try and clean up some stuff around here. Because I think there's a few dinosaur eggs I can get. So I'm gonna try and grab those. And I'm already here, might as well get them out of the way. And I'll probably be able to get them out of the way later, but still. Just so I'm not copying the homework identically. Oof, if I find raptors though, I might be cooked. Ooh. Oh, I hate the raptors! No. Okay, well that was a down area anyway, so it's fine. Ooh. Do not shoot the Gallimimus, they may stampede. Noted. Tranquilizer darts. I really don't like how there's these little areas you can duck into for the tree lines. But fine. R. What does R mean? It's a waste of ammo. I hate the compies. Oh, and by the way, please let me know if the audio is okay. I feel like it's a bit quiet, but I'm also not actively hearing it right now. Hey! No, don't say the R word! Oh! Jurassic retard! He looks like such a Giga Chad in the over. He kind of does. He looks stocky as fuck. He wasn't like that in the movie, but maybe it's that way in the novel? I don't know. I like making him jump for some reason. Yeah, for some reason, this part always stumped me as a kid. Because I try my utmost to jump over it, and for some reason it just wouldn't work. Until recently. I don't know how I would push jump and jump and jump and it's nothing. There. B. I don't want to waste the ammo, but... Ow! I hate the raptors. Oh, screw it. I need the ammo anyway. I'm just gonna avoid the raptors because they're way too lethal.
Run.
Raptors are not attack. Well, not attack unless you shoot at them. Oh, sure, Mr. Nedry, I believe you. Which way was it? This is... Okay, no, this isn't the Triceratops chase. I hate them! They're every bit as deadly as they in the game as they are in the movies, and you know what? Fine, it's good, it's accurate, but man, are they a pain in the neck. No! YouTube censored my joke. Oh, okay. Whenever I'm playing a game off, Rigger's pissing me off so much. I hate Riggers, Raggy! No, Scoob, you can't say that! I want to race for a Raggy! I'm going to assume you said race car. Please don't ban me. Oh, don't ban me! Okay, he didn't ban me. Yoners. Oh! Ow! They don't hear you? Thank you. They will give you, like, so few of these. It's really frustrating. Like, are you kidding me? First one I had seen in how long? Isn't there supposed to be an egg here? I think I know what the R means now. It's probably a spot where the raptor eggs are supposed to spawn. Oh, they take 3 bullets. Oh yeah, a slur for Yu-nee would be spookers. Your motion sensor will only work when the computer is rebooted. Alright, I'll go reboot the computer. Leave me alone! Well, the joke was more that they rig games. Ah, okay. Probably should have caught that. So that was my B. Yeah, for some reason I can't jump over that one. Even though you died with both, but whatever. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the R's. I think... Oh, there's 3 of them! Oh, the gas grenade did nothing. So, man, I should go over and kill you. But it's okay, I know the dial will do it for me. Spooks is already so... Yeah, apparently. I found that out like a Halloween or 2 ago. Where somebody said that the word spook is a slur. And they want people to stop using the word spooky for Halloween. That didn't go anywhere, but I did make a little post for fun. Die already! I did make a little post for fun about ghosts being called spooks. More specifically, a post about Queen Boo, so that was fun. Yeah, I think I have to go this way next. That one meme with the white woman surrounded by black guys, but it's this guy surrounded by... Unironically, that's how this game feels sometimes. When you go into places with velociraptors in them, you get clapped. Okay. Can't cross through there. See, where's a place I can go? Somewhere I can save. I don't think this is it. Yeah, I don't think this is it. Oh! Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way over there. Noted. Check your comment in a bit. I'm just... For some reason, I'm... very determined to get out of this little area here. Oh! Reboot the computer visitor center, thank you. Working on it! Barely any ammo. No expense! Just go. Don't even shoot at them. Go, 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 go. I can't! They keep following me everywhere. Sharks! Ugh. Velociraptor. Yeah, I can tell. Are these spooks censored by... Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, let's look for... I think there's a save point somewhere down here, or a respawn point. Yeah, this one here. This was my favorite part of Jurassic Park, where the raptor just could just get shot at by an RPG. It's my favorite too, because it means I can dismiss them. They really want me to know about the Gallimimus. Like, alright, I get it. Yeah, sure. I don't think I've got any business being picky. Alright, now we're back here. What dinosaur would make the best girlfriend? That is a good question. And reminds me of the fact that they really could afford to... I think there should be more dinosaur girl manga. He's going to get up. Okay, well, he's immune to that apparently. There should be more dinosaur girl manga instead of just my girlfriend is a T-Rex. Ow! Eh! What the? Oh, okay. He respawned right at my feet. Oh, that was close. Because there's, like, only the one that I've seen, and I didn't like it. I think I told you before, just about every character in that manga is kind of unlikable. To varying degrees. Ow! He does not want me having that. And that's why I didn't really like it that much. I just, I don't like these characters. Like, yeah, sure, they're dinosaurs, not gonna be nice, but I don't know, man. They were nice enough in Monster Girl Encyclopedia, in Daily Life with... They were nice enough in Monmusu. They were pretty nice in Monster Girl Encyclopedia. I know they're Monster Girls, but, you know, at least some of them. Like, I want to like these characters, not hate them every time they show up on a page, but Snoot Game the manga. I would take a Snoot Game manga. Go to bed. I'm Jeff the Killer. You need to get 8 hours of sleep. Ow. If I don't look at the venom, he can't hit me with the venom. Genius. But which dinosaur? I don't know. I think Triceratops. Like, I'm not as knowledgeable on dinosaur species, so please forgive me on that. But I think, like, maybe Triceratops. Oh, that didn't work on him? For the simple fact that they're not carnivores, so they're not... So right off the bat, they're not going to kill you. Secondly, they have horns, which look cool, and they can be protective of you. So I think that'd be neat. Jeff the Killer versus a Velociraptor. Epic rap battle of history. Epic rap battle of... the rap battle ever. I always hated Jeff the Killer, man. He's such... I don't know. I think his fandom kind of ruined it for him. But there's this, like, element of... Hi. There's this element of edge that I think... I think his fandom just about hijacked that and turned him into, like, the 2000s self-insert edgy slasher guy. And like, that's fine. It's a bit of cringe from the 2000s that I won't lie, I kind of miss, but because at least the cringe was genuine, and we didn't have as many people to make just dog pile on stuff. But I don't know, it was pretty cringe back then. Started playing Triceratops GF would be nice. And then I really hope there'll be more, I don't know, John Hammond's ID card, jeez. Started playing GTA San Andreas last week. Nostalgia hits hard, you should stream it. I don't know about a GTA game. Mainly because in a physical sense, they're not the most comfortable. Like how you have to mash the button to run. I know that's to incentivize you to get a car. But I don't know, I just don't like it. And they're pretty long games too. In all honesty, they're games that everybody's streamed, so I don't feel any urgency to do it. You don't have to mash it? Oh, last I remember in 5, you had to mash the A button to run. You just run with W. Really? It must be different on PC. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I never felt any incentive to do that with. Hi. I just never felt an incentive to play a Grand Theft Auto game. Because like I said, everybody else and their dog has streamed it before. Every single game, probably the comparatively more recent ones, sure, but I don't know, that's just me. With all due respect, I just kind of don't feel like it. Oh, whoa, okay. I have an issue with the emo bad boy version of Jeff. I do too. I never really liked Jeff from the beginning. He kind of felt like he was almost made for that emo bad boy reputation. Is there anything in there that I need? I don't see any batteries. He kind of felt like he was made for it, and his story wasn't even that good, so I don't know where this obsession with Jeff came from, other than because I guess they think he's cool, but he's just a guy with a knife. He's not even that cool. If you want a cool slasher, look at Freddy Krueger. At least his weapon and powers are unique. Not Jeff, who's just some kid with a dopey face and a knife. It's boring. My name is Jeff. Jeff the Killer. Look at his name is boring too, because he kills me. His phrase is stupid. And if you read any of the stories where he like fights another creepypasta guy, they make him out to be some kind of superhuman anime guy. Or at least I'm assuming they probably would, because apparently he can beat Slender Man in a fight, which is stupid. I don't know how he manages that, but sure, whatever. He's crazy, so that makes him like really strong and fast, but it's just, I don't know. If you wanted like 2000s Edge personified, it's not Shadow the Hedgehog, it's Jeff the Killer. And I don't like that about him. Okay. Fine, I'll go grab them. Thank you. Just everything about Jeff was so... It was a mystery to me how he was as popular as he was. 'Cause he just sounds so boring and lame. Baraka would have Jetpack Slendy Yaoi. That would be her thing. She would absolutely do that. Ah! What does the H mean? Is that a code? I can't throw the gas grenades! Ow! That wasn't what I meant to do. Hooker. What about hookers? Oh! Well, at least it gets rid of the compies. That's good. Ugh. Screw these guys. Hate them. Hey, come on! Grab it! I'm right over the rockets! You whore! Give me the jerk! What's the deal with ogres? Total combi death! Oh, you found Hammond's ID card. Good. Stop running away from me! Oh. Where did you even come from? How did he jump all the way up there? Was he below the building he jumped up? Oh, this game's clunky. Let's deal with hook, and then I have a hook, and then I have a hook either. Laugh track. Oh. One thing retro games got right is their simplicity, but sometimes that really worked against it. And the simplicity wasn't always functional, nor was it smooth. A simple game does not make a smooth game. And that's the problem. People prefer gacha slops when this game has such cool looking bosses. I mean, that's cool, but I kind of like my gacha slops because I like receiving the sexy PNGs. I want that, and I'm not going to stand down from it. I know you all tell me, oh, well, it's just made for say you're in my. I don't care. That's why I only roll for the characters I like. My finances are fine. My gacha resources are fine. Ozerlane is very nice to me. It's pretty easy when you're not rolling for every character they make. Gambling, shut don't be out. I literally told you I don't roll for every character. I roll for them very rarely. Dennis Nedry's ID card. Oh gosh, I'm gonna need you guys to backseat me. Where was Where was the door that needed Hammond's ID card? I think it was downstairs, right? I believe it was downstairs, somewhere around the kitchen. Where even are they? I meant Genshid CZZ, literal name. 38,453 copy, Chinese copy paste shits. Well, that's fair actually. I mean, Genshid is kind of overrated. Zenless Zone Zero. I mean, that one's fun. I'll give it that. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, when the gacha rates aren't there, I don't play it. If I'm not likely if my odds of getting the mommy character are very slim, for any one reason, either the resources are not handed out enough to make that a smooth possibility. I really hope these resources respawn when you leave buildings. But it seems like they are, so that's a huge relief. Or like either one of those things or both, then I'm not playing it. It doesn't matter how good the gameplay is. Also, if the main character isn't a self-insert, I'm still not playing it, because like I still have to put up with the fact that there's a slot machine attached to the game. They need to pull out every stop for me to want to play it. If one thing is off, I don't play it. I just don't. I wasn't paying attention to the game. Well, that's fine, I suppose. You don't have to. Like Jean from Genshin. Like, I'm glad that you got Jean as well. Oh! Wrong way. Oh, here they come. Such a copy-paste that they all have the same UI, all of them. Well, I don't know about it. You'll have to show me some examples, because like I believe you, but I don't. I know Zenless isn't one of those. By the way, you ever just get someone who wants to talk about sports and you're like, oh, okay? Sometimes, yeah. When I worked in retail, it was pretty difficult because my managers would tell me, you know, have conversations with the customers, but I didn't have anything to talk with them about. I definitely didn't have anything to talk about with the person wearing like a football jersey or something, because I don't know football. I don't watch it. I think that's the most boring sport ever invented. But I have to talk with them, so I tried it and it didn't go well. It was, I don't know, it's just difficult. Let's see. I don't have the night vision goggles. This is gonna boot me back out. That's probably in the Nedry area. Ow! Knock it off! Sports fans are aliens. I don't know about aliens, but like, a little bit. Oh, good. Was it there? Was that elevator? No, I don't think it was. Oh, crud. Talking about sports is retarded. Hey, did you watch the game last night? No? We won and let me know we're better than them. Shut the fuck. I don't know. I don't like sports ball very much. My sister really likes it, but every time I've ever tried watching sports, unless it's like a really intense soccer game, maybe basketball, I just get bored. I've tried watching football several times over, and every time I just fall asleep, because it's just such a... Because with at least basketball and soccer, things are moving. But with football, it's just stop and go every time, and I think the only reason people like it as much as they do is because it's a very social kind of game. Not to play it, but to have people over. Was this the Hammond room? That might have been it, actually. Just to have people over and yap in between each, whatever you call it, every time they get off the field, every time they drop the ball, every time these like professionals keep dropping the ball, you just chat with your friends, and in between every commercial break, and it's just there's so much nothing going on. How we talk about waifus must be how they talk about sweating. Possibly, yeah. It's... I don't know, it's just such a boring game to watch. Football is the one I hate the most. It's... like, it's just such a nothing burger sport. And its popularity... Ow! Perplexes me. to no end. Night vision goggles required. Here, okay, that's 2 of them. One on the first floor, another on the subfloor. First floor, I think? And a Nedry ID card on the second. Make mental notes of that. Ooh, I'm out of ammo. Trying to stay in the living room when people are watching football. They will shit at each other and yell for the whole game. Level impossible. Yeah, it's just... if you don't like football, you either love football or you hate it, and it's... I don't know, it's just not pleasant. Thank you. Energy increased. Thank you. Energy increase makes it... Oh! I feel like it implies that it's a permanent upgrade, but it's not. Yeah, no, I'm not. This isn't gonna work. I need these. The bolus snare rifle ammunition. There. If you really hate football, you would call it hand egg. A funny Reddit joke. The only time sports is good was when cute anime girls are playing it. I wouldn't say that. I would say it's when it's moving, but I didn't even call football hand egg. I don't know. It's just like on top of the games being rigged, I feel like more than anything, it's just really slow. And they keep dropping the ball over and over. It's like, I thought these were professionals. Ellie Sattler's ID card. Well, like, what do you mean they keep dropping it? But then I find out they're rigged, and you know, oh well, that may. And then it just all kind of clicks to me on how this sport sucks so much. And it's because it's like that. They're rigging the games right in front of you. But it's not a smooth or natural process. It's very obvious. Let me backtrack. Even if you love it, you will be looking for someone from the other team to shit all over them, thinking you are better because you like your team, as if you were fucking playing instead of sitting. Fucking rigging! Riggers! Yeah, I've heard some people will do that. They get into fights over rival sports teams, and sometimes even if their team wins, they'll literally riot. Like, man, knock it off. And I'm meant to believe the normies are like the good guys and everything, and you know, they'll do that. Granted, those are very few exceptions, but still. Now, before I continue talking about sports, I kind of want to wrap that topic up. Oh, I got a little too used to using my bolus snare. Please have something good come out of this room. Calmest UK soccer fan, Jack the Ripper. Oh, darn it all. Okay, night vision goggles, great. So, I think there were 2 night vision rooms. One on the first floor. Maybe one on the second? Chat. I need some back seating here. Let's go back to this room, because I know for sure there was one here. Still not paying attention to the game, sorry. Background noise. Was that it? Just ammo? All the rooms look the same. Yeah, that is kind of a problem with this, I won't even lie. It's very easy to get lost here. You have to be good at mapping out the layout when stuff looks the same. It must be one of those 90s things. Oh, it's absolutely one of those 90s things. This must be what it feels like to be in the back room. Which leads me to a topic, not very smoothly, but a topic I wanted to discuss. I had been watching an analog horror called Muldoon's Log, and it follows Robert Muldoon from Jurassic Park. He was the game warden in the park. Oh, retro games are so much better than all the movies. Yeah, straight up. I'm glad you're seeing, now I'm not going to talk about pixels, but I'm glad you're seeing why I do have a problem with older games. And it's for reasons like this. But anyway, next movie on my radar is the Backrooms one. There's a Backrooms movie? I want to watch that. Right, this needed an ID card. What was I gonna say? Right, it follows Robert Muldoon. He was the game warden. I can link this trailer. Oh, thank you. And it takes place before the events of the movie, and a lot of people are saying that it follows the novel better, which I am hoping to, read someday. But it takes place before the events of the, let's just say the main story. And he's documenting a lot of stuff for the park, the facilities, the resources, the buildings, and his problems with it, how they work, whether or not they work well, the procedures they follow for handling the animals, whether or not any of that stuff was any good. And one thing he also kind of goes on long tangents about animals and how they kind of work. One of them that I thought was very interesting towards later in the series, it's like a very slight spoiler, but he describes what animal intelligence really is. It's not just in their capacity for aggression. It's how they survive, how they navigate, how they think and do and feel and everything. By the way, did you think of playing Iron Lung? I did, yes, and I'm not going to do that soon. I think it's announced, but I have no clue. I will check that trailer. 824. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they announced that recently on Zitter, didn't they? I'm looking forward to that. I would like to see that. But yeah, Muldoon would, he'd prattle on about that. Oops. Oh, darn it. He would prattle on about that, and it kind of makes it clear that I don't have that same animal intelligence if I can't map out this place very well in my head, but maybe it's because I'm not paying attention. Okay, so I was right, it was on the first floor. Oh, an ID card. Located Alan Grant's ID card. Gosh. Now we're going to check the second floor just to make sure. But I'm going to scrub the entire area just in case. But yeah, it's really interesting. Sometimes it feels almost like a documentary. But one thing I like is that nothing is without purpose. When it changes views or camera angles, there's something you're meant to see. Everything he's saying, even if it doesn't immediately make sense, has a purpose for what's going on. So it's a really, really, really smart, like analog horror series, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's called Muldoon's Log. You'll find it pretty easily just by searching Muldoon's Log #1. But I really like it. It's really good. I cannot recommend it enough. It does another thing that I think analog horrors could use a little more often. And to be clear, this is less of a just a normal analog horror, like, you know, PSAs that glitch out and have scary images on them, and more of it's a found footage horror. I think I've been here. Okay, I was already here. Where's the elevator? Back towards the exit, I believe. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, each episode ends on a cliffhanger, so it actually kind of incentivizes me personally to watch the next episode. Because that's something I always had a problem with analog horrors. They never really grip me somehow. It always feels like you only need to watch one. And they don't connect unless you're already watching the next episodes. You don't know that ahead of time. You don't know that these connect into each other unless you watch, say, the second or third or fourth of a series. Then you know. But if you know there's a connecting thread, a narrative tying all of this together, after you finish that first episode, I think that incentivizes a viewer to watch it, and that doesn't have to be a cliffhanger, but I think it can help a viewer to know that it's possible if you want them to, you know, watch your series. Actually, there's something behind here, and I always forget. No, it's a health kit. Okay, well, okay, it's still good to know. But yeah, I cannot recommend it enough. It's really good. It uses very basic rudimentary animations, as, you know, any found footage does. But, oh, frick. Alright, that's it. Fun's over. Oh gosh, which ID card did I need? In the Raptor... No, in the area, the compound further down on the island, that one needed Ian Malcolm's card. So, as of now, I don't think there's any immediate areas I can go to. So I'll just have to explore. But yeah, it's a really well-made series, if you ask me. I highly recommend it. I've been binging it. Right, I think that it doesn't have to come in the form of a cliffhanger for the viewer to know, well, to be incentivized and feel like they have a reason to watch the rest, but it, you know, just so long as they know there's more, helps. Morganu Kudan lived at the start of the dinosaur reign, but remained tiny for the next 140 million years. Really? I wonder what made them grow bigger. So yeah, Muldoon's log is extremely interesting. There's another, I'm 35 feet tall, 75 feet long, and probably weighs as much as 30 tons. Another one I think is kind of interesting is Glendale Archives. It's about a guy who's like the only living person on Earth. And there's monsters everywhere, but he has to live like a scavenger forager kind of lifestyle. And he has to be on the move because it makes it easier for him to find. But that one's a really interesting one, and he kind of goes on some like really personal, interesting tangents as he does so. But I'm not as experienced with Glendale Archives, so I'll probably have to watch that one over time. But Muldoon's Log is one I really, really, really liked, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's like such a good prequel to Jurassic Park. I can't recommend... Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna get back to chat. Probably... You know what? I'm gonna watch this walkthrough. This long play. Ooh. You see, make a good point. You were trapped in the back rooms. What would you do? Try to escape or look for help? I'm not a probably look for help. I'd look for anything, really. Because, like, I don't have the luxury of just making one choice. If I'm in the back rooms of all places, I just gotta look around and hope for the best, and maybe try and map the area around in my head, which I'm assuming the back rooms would not play nice with, and it would probably change. It's like Control, the rooms change as you travel through them. That's my guess. So I would just try and look for anything. The Jurassic Park producers would have a brain. They should start making a mockumentary about starting the park. That would be really cool. I would watch that. I'd like it if now World, if people involved in Jurassic World movies would kind of, I don't know, make it good. Like, none of the movies, I don't think any of the movies are slop, but they're really not what they used to be. I think that's what happens when you start off the first movie so strongly, and then everything else is like, kind of okay-ish. But I'm not of the opinion that Lost World and 3 were irredeemable slop. I think from Fallen Kingdom onwards, that's kind of when they just turned mid. Fallen World did some things right, I will say that. But afterwards, after that, that's when I think they kind of fell off. Well, I say brain, but I meant heart. Yeah, more like the passion. Yeah, more like heart. I think you're right on that. Do you? Oh wait, I kind of recommend it. Oh, do you treat web series as if they are regular TV series? That's a good question. I guess I never really thought about it that way. I don't normally, but I don't know. I guess I kind of do. Now that you mention it, and I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I kind of do. And thinking about it now, I'd always be excited for the next AVGN episode. And those weren't like connected by a narrative. But I'm not excited for the next, what was it? News 3842? Those analog horrors, the very early ones that would show a moon at the start. I wasn't excited for the next one with those, because I don't know. Somehow it just never hooked me. Interesting one-time videos, but nothing about it makes me think, oh, I gotta watch the rest. But I don't know, maybe that's just a me issue. I guess I could treat it like SCP entries or self-contained-ish, but it also comes down to a preference thing because I never really liked SCP. What made them grow bigger? Well, it said they stayed small for a while. I'm assuming they made them bigger. Oh, they grew bigger. Ecological niches opening. There were gaps left by the dinosaurs. No. I mean, like, specifically, what were those ecological niches? Did YouTube censor the third option? What was the third option? If I was in the back room, I would look for help. I don't know what I would do. Like, I just look for anything. Oh, wow. Game hard. There's a lot of stuff I have to do in this game. Clap Yu-nee relentlessly knowing nobody can hear you. I feel like if Yu-nee was there... Okay, so I'm gonna rattle on a bit, and it's gonna be a bit cringe. His beliefs certain dinosaurs such as the duckbill, Maiasauriformed herds, sometimes numbered in the thousands. Jeez. Dinosaurs were extra about everything. So I kind of give Yu-nee a lot of, like, abilities related to ghosts, and one of them is, like, world to travel. Like, she can travel to different... Not worlds, more like... Okay, so for starters, she can travel between the normal world and, like, a spirit world purgatory type of thing. With the back rooms, I'm pretty confident she can get back to the real world pretty easily. So that would be our first thing, but if she suggested that, maybe we would. Well, for starters, there were a lot of flora left without consumers, giant trees and such that bred larger mammals, and because they were larger mammals, those got present. No, well, gosh, I feel like I'm looking stupid. I know that, and that's very interesting, but I meant for these creatures specifically. What did they eat? When and why? But never mind. Death of marine reptiles gave room for dolphins and whales to fill that niche. Prehistoric stuff is pretty interesting, but I always got a little bored once we started getting, like, gradually approaching more more modern looking animals. Like, once it got to the Ice Age animals, and I just got bored. The first fossil ever discovered of the ancestor of birds Archaeopteryx was a single feather. Interesting. I don't know, I feel like I made myself look kind of dumb there. I don't know, I should have apologized. I should have communicated myself better. Let's go down just so I can reach the respawn. Oh! To this. Wherever this is. This thing. I don't know, man. I like the animals of all eras. I'm just kind of easily bored. And also kind of focused on stuff. Alan, the Pachycephalosaurus are very territorial. Stay out of their way. It's like, when I order a burger, I want the burger. I don't want anything else. Otherwise, I would have asked for something else. If I was getting into dinosaurs, chances are I would be being very specific about it. But, so I get a little bored once we start talking about woolly mammoths. But that could also just be a me thing.
Alan.
Oh hey, there's a girl voice. Your motion sensor will only work when the computer is rebooted. I think I might actually go reboot that computer right now, just because I can really use it. Do not disrespect Mammoth Coon! Okay, I'm sorry. Please, Mammoth, stop, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Raptor Rap. I'm not stay here too much longer without a motion sensor. Let's go back down to the compound. I think I have the majority of the area mapped out in my head. There, at least. So I should hopefully be okay. Mammoth Call! For some reason that makes me think of when Otis, the cow, was yapping about his cud was yapping about his cud in Barnyard. And don't ask me what a cud is, I don't actually know. I just know he said it. Now there's a part where I had to shoot those repeatedly, and I don't know why that suddenly changed. It's convenient. Enough! No! I said no! I imagine mammoths would be cute, big, noble beasts. That would pat one. I think some scientists are working on recreating mammoths, actually. Just how long is this game? Like a fluffy cow with a big snoot. That'd be cute. Depend. Like, it can be 2 hours if you know what you're doing, but that's if you know what you're doing. Well, at least this was easy to find. Aren't these games like 4 kilobyte big or something? 15-minute experiences. System cannot be booted from this console. There was a time where I booted the system from console, and it was somewhere on the southern area of the island. I don't remember how I did that. Gosh. I need advice on how to get the motion sensor working. But I think you don't get access to that until much later. Yeah, you could do that if you wanted. But it looks like even Mr. Longplayer doesn't have immediate access to it. So, I don't know, I guess I just gotta tough it out. Yeah, you could. You could if you want to. I hear YouTube Shorts are one of the better ways to promote your channel for anything. Because Shorts are not only easier to make, but they break into the algorithm better. So if it really helps that consistency issue that's just hard for a lot of people to get over because YouTube's asking a lot. But if you make short little bits, it at least gets through it a little more easily. I'll never understand how the Jurassic Park series keeps going if it always ends badly. Do the men in suits not give a fuck, or is each entry non-canon? The former. I wouldn't say each entry is non-canon, because they do reference it sometimes. But, you know, I think Rebirth was kind of one of the more forced ones. Where they go onto the island looking for a cure for cancer. And the way they intend to achieve this is to find some sort of genes within the dinosaurs, but they can't get this without a bit of DNA from one of each kind of dinosaur. A land dweller, a sea dweller, and a sky dweller. Flying, walking, and swimming dinosaur. It kind of feels like... Yep. It kind of feels like a story that was pretty ham-fisted in. And in all honesty, it really was. Because even the World movies, for all their flaws, it felt like they had a pretty clear narrative that you could see between each movie. You know, in World, there was World, Fallen Kingdom, and Dominion. In World, you know, you had Jurassic World. The park finally gets off the ground, it finally succeeds, and then it all goes belly up. In Fallen Kingdom, now they have to deal with the consequences afterwards of the dinosaurs having escaped because of Indominus, but also who caught those dinosaurs and what they're going to do with them. And somebody makes the doofus decision of letting all the dinosaurs free instead of just killing them all, instead of just letting them all die. But now they're out into the world, and that's what Fallen Kingdom is all about. And Rebirth kind of tries to scale some of this back. It continues with that, but it shows that the dinosaurs aren't doing very well out in the rest of the world. They're starting to die off again. And it comes up with a reason for it, but the main plot feels more like it was just go back to the island instead of do much else with it. So it was kind of a forced entry. And so I think that's the answer to your question. It's not that they don't give a fuck, but the last entry might as well be non-canon. It reminds me of Matrix Resurrections in the sense where you could tell that not only was the story forced, but it was pretty inconsequential. And I don't see a sequel being made out of that. It feels like it's pretty... It ends in a manner that's pretty closed. Unlike Resurrections, where it seems like it has the potential for a sequel, but even that told you that it was forced. But in Rebirth, it was just a one-off thing. It was just in case you wanted another dinosaur movie. JP2 was Poachers, 3 was, I don't know. The Rebirth was like 3 in a lot of ways, now that I think about it. I think it kind of wanted to be like 3. But it didn't even have that same suspense and tension of 3, which is what gets me about it. World men in suits being stupid. I haven't watched Jurassic World. Honestly, World through Dominion are pretty mid. World through Rebirth are pretty mid. I'd say the movies, for me, get worse from World onwards. But I still think they're like kind of interesting, at least. Because Dominion did this cool thing where it introduced these giant locusts. And it felt like it was playing around with the idea of prehistoric bugs, but it didn't really go all the way with it, and that's one of my many issues with Dominion. You can watch them, and they're pretty mid, but how much you'll like them or hate them depends on your tolerance for mid movies, and for me, I at least enjoyed it because I got to watch Chris Pratt, and I like Chris Pratt. Like, the entire island gets wiped. Why would they not only build another park, but also be like, we can't wait to visit? Because, I don't know, it really feels like the thing in Suits. The thing is, they have reasons for going there, but very reluctant reasons in Lost World and 3, and I know I'm turning this into a just chatting stream, I'm sorry. In World, I think World is interesting because it shows how things would have gone even if the park was successful. It still goes belly up. So I think it's kind of like a slight alternate retelling. What if, and it's one that they expand on, which is one I want to give the World series, the World continuations, credit for. They have an idea and they expand on it for 2 more movies. There's a long-form story here, and it's not the best one, sure, but you can tell they had the dedication to it. But it's only in those first initial movies of like each trilogy where it's about, building the park. And it's only ever about the start of it, and the rest is the consequences. I hate when a movie is like, oh, but this thing cures cancer. Such a lame it's kinda, yeah, I can't wait. Can't for sure my English is dead. It happens sometimes. Jurassic Park in modern day feels like the Transformers movie. Like, oh, there's another one. Yeah, kind of. It felt that way more with each World movie, but Rebirth definitely. Rebirth is the one that you could just not watch, and not only would it affect nothing, but I think you'd actually be better off for it. Not because it's an irredeemably awful movie, but just because it's, I think in every sense of the word, it's kind of a nothing burger movie. It affects nothing. It influences nothing. It has a good enough sentimental ending in Dominion, but a Rebirth just seeks to continue that, but with no potential for a sequel either. So there's just nothing going on there. It's just, oh, here's another. It's like a bonus episode almost. Glad superheroes movies slowed down a bit, I think. Or at least I haven't heard any hero movies come out so far. And they happen. Compared to a couple of years ago. I don't get why they go for massive walls rather than holes. Dinosaurs can't climb. Just make a giant hole and people can see. That is a good question, actually. Jurassic Park OVA beach episode. Spinosaurus Chan would not be very nice, but like I'm still curious. Hot spring episode. Okay. Ooh, get you. Intentional, clip that. Owie! But it has respawn points instead of starting at the beginning. Smite! The hit of top-down strategy games, Smite? Owie! I'm good at video games! Stop moving in random directions! Are you going to get the kinds expanding class? I'll debate on it, but my backlog's so dummy long that I just want to get to streaming the games I've had in my backlog for years and years and years before I started streaming instead of adding new ones. So I'd really rather not. I just find it funny to take these grimdark anime and then add a random beach OVA up, beach episode OVA. That'd be nice. Like Claymore beach episode. Berserk beach fan service episode. Cyberpunk Edgerunners Unkasai episode. That'd be fun. I like that. Oh, what the? Oh. Who wanted that health kit? That's right, you go charge off in that direction. Speaking of, I think there's a Left 4 Dead mod pack. Thank you. That basically Jurassic Park. But I'd like to play that someday. Ugh. Enough! Well, now I don't need it anymore, but great, I guess. Ugh. No! Ugh. Why do they give you the motion sensor so late? Where am I? I think this is Triceratops corridor. Okay, 14 eggs left. Oh! Oh! Oof. I always liked this song, but I hated how hard the game is. Okay, nothing in between the tree lines. I'm not gonna get the gas can grenades. I do not like the gas grenades. Enough! I gotta remember, it takes 3 bullets to put down a raptor. Okay, well... I hope there's an anime out there of, like, hot dinosaur girls. I still dream of, like, kimono friends, but with dinosaurs. Okay, let's look for one of these. Nope! No, no, no. Don't you dare. Whoa! Okay. Reboot the computer in the visitor center. I did! At least I tried. I know that song. It's a helicopter. It's a helipad. Yeah, this is the song that plays when a T-Rex appears, and you do not want that T-Rex appearing. Because if he shows up, you just straight up hook. Where did you come from? That's very in character for a raptor to do that, but still. Yeah, apparently they're like crazy good jumpers too, which scares me. And one thing I always thought was interesting, beach utility shed, ground level. Now let's just see what we can do here. Uh-huh. One thing I thought was kind of interesting about these movies is they kind of treat, shall Shall I read the book? I've heard the book's pretty good. I don't know much about the book myself, but if you want horror, the book is where it's at. 'Cause some of the stuff gets a little scary in there. I do want to try it out myself someday. But what I want to do, what I was thinking was, it's funny to me how the movies seem to consistently treat velociraptors as like the single greatest threat. Even more so than a T-Rex, than even a Spinosaurus, and I think I get why. Because the big ones are, you know, very scary, but you can kind of see them, you can kind of anticipate them. But with the velociraptors, you don't run from them very much. Because even if you escape one, chances are they have you somewhere else. The T-Rex, yeah, you stay there, thank you. Kind of leaves you alone once you enter a building. If it can't reach you, then it can't reach you, and that's where it starts and ends. But like, the raptors don't have the same problem. They'll just follow you there anywhere. They're extremely deadly scouts, almost like. Maybe not. The OST is pretty banger. On this game, it is really good. I like it a lot. I'm surprised though. I thought you would have liked the horror aspect of Jurassic Park. Where am I? I gotta get good at mapping things out in my head when I'm here. Ah! System cannot, of course not. Jeez. Is there an ID card somewhere around here that I'm supposed to grab? Might be left by just lying somewhere out there. Okay, so this is the middle corridor. The middle section of the building. Ah, an ID card. Located Dennis Nedry's ID card, so I can go back up if I wanted to. I got one dart left. So I have to make it count, but I might as well just grab the rockets now. Let's see. Approaching the middle corridor. The bodies kind of help illustrate where you are, thankfully. Which, yeah, I guess does become a bit of a problem when... Need Donald Gennaro's ID card. Who's that? I think Gennaro was like the guy who died at the beginning, supposedly, right? I don't know. No. Speaking of the novels, I'm actually hoping to track down a copy at a bookstore, maybe today. Probably after stream sometime. Let's see. Where am I? Shotgun shells. I keep forgetting that the raptors in JP are very different than real raptors. Yeah, I don't know if they were as smart as the ones in the movies in real life, but yeah, in Jurassic Park, they're some kind of a scary level of mastermind. Is there a building where I needed Gennaro's ID card? I don't remember. I don't think I'd seen that before, no. But yeah, in the movies, like I was saying, there's some kind of scary mastermind. They're like wolves, but if wolves were 10 times smarter. And if you want to see that, you should watch Muldoon's Log. Need Gennaro's ID for the elevator. So I think that's all I can do here. I'll check out the book. If it has those horror elements, it sounds interesting. Yeah, I heard it's really good with those. And that's part of probably why Crichton would, I think, filed a lawsuit against... Ow! Filed a lawsuit against Spielberg. Filed a lawsuit over the series. I wouldn't know all of the details, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was some of it. I think it's more off to the left, but door sign. I don't like being here. Oh. Honestly shocked I did not get chased down by a T-Rex there. Let's just save real quick.
Grunt.
Raptors will not attack unless you shoot at them. Oh, sure. And screw you, Nedry. I think that for a lot of people, that's kind of where their frustration... One of the sources of their frustrations for the movies. They feel like there's a lot that the books do, but... Ah! They feel like there's a lot that the books do that the movies just kind of don't. And I kind of agree with that. If it's gonna hold back on a lot of stuff, then at least the stuff it does do should be, you know, good, but it also isn't. I feel bad smack talking this series. I used to love Jurassic Park as a kid. Like, just all of it. But I don't know, I feel bad smack talking it so much. Even if it's the world movies. But like, yeah, when the movie's not good, it's not good. Oh, it's close. Ooh. That was a shave. Ow! And Cardioshi. What do you mean I can't catch him in midair? I'll watch Mulgoon's log. It's definitely less of a commitment than I don't want to waste the rockets on these guys. They're too easy to miss. It's definitely less of a commitment than reading a whole long chapter book. Win already! I'm trying. This is a long game, all right. This is a retro game. What do you want from me? That's what these were like. You didn't have a whole bunch of cutscenes. We didn't have cutscenes back in my day, and we liked it. Ooh. Spielberg filed a lawsuit? No, I think Crichton filed a lawsuit. Ooh. We didn't have cutscenes back in my day. We had long, tedious gameplay and lots of backtracking, and we liked it. Go this way. I don't want the dart. I do not want the dart. No! No! Go away! Not get close to the lights. First, their spirit is deadly. Oh, they're on me. Get it. Oh, okay. Save point. What is it? Is the skill work censored? The skill word? YouTube, you're a pussy piece of shite. Kill? It might be. YouTube is, there's a reason YouTubers, admittedly there's a reason YouTubers started saying unalive, and it wasn't just for, because they thought it was quirky and cute. So it might be, unfortunately. Oh, where am I? You have to say unalive. Yeah, you gotta say it like that. What was your context for telling me to unalive something? That reminds me of a funny video about how the situation is crazy. I never thought I'd have to make a video about this, but here I am. Rubber Duck is no stranger to the community. His controversies are no stranger to the community, but recently he went too far. Recently he was found, and get a load of this, get ready for this, behind a dollar store eating a Tootsie Roll. Ew, what? Those things are nasty. I should undry my dong. Is dong censored too? Probably. Huh. Where the fuck am I? Wandering around in this forest. Ugh. Give me that shotgun ammo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. No! They do so much damage! Please tell me I got that egg. I think it saves it, but I gotta go check anyway. Crichton is fucking dead. Wait, is he really? Oh, I should have saved that for the raptor. Oof. Breathe. Okay, where am I? I don't think you can file a lawsuit from the grave. Well, it was an old lawsuit. At least I think, but I don't know. That's what I'd heard, that there was some kind of lawsuit. Ooh, that was close. Dude, I blocked the word grok on Twitter and comments look so much cleaner now. Do they? Because I swear, the Twitter comments, I don't know them to look clean. The grok, is this true? Spam was getting stupid. How come I'm the only one who never sees that? At grok, am I real? At grok, please tell us about the Michael Crichton Jurassic World lawsuit.
Alan.
Reboot the computer in the Vision Center. It'd be nice if I could check which ID cards I have. Alright, I have the shotgun. It doesn't insta-kill everything. But you know what's worse than grok? What's worse than grok? People who fight grok when it disagrees with them. That... yeah, that one kinda... that one's kind of a bad look when people do that. I think I remember somebody trying to fight... like, argue with grok about Lolicon. Or more like he was really trying to box grok into a corner. And force grok to agree that Lolicon is, you know, PSEM material.
Alan.
But it just wasn't happening. And everybody was like laughing at this guy endlessly for unironically trying to fight the AI and losing. I'm just reminded of that caveman versus robot SpongeBob episode. Like, motherfucker, you're fighting with an AI in public, in social media. How do you reach that point? Too much free time, too much boredom, and I think not enough restraint. Like, it's easy enough to say, oh, these people are stupid. What do they know? But people do stuff for a reason, even if it's a bad or unconscious one. And I think with that, they just kind of did it because they were bored and there wasn't enough telling them, don't do this. Because they had the free time for it. They are on Twitter. They are bored. They want to just say stuff. Nobody has told them to just shut up. They haven't been given enough consequences for shutting up, for not shutting up. So they just kind of do it. It doesn't matter if it's logical or not. There's no restraint there. They've not been taught that restraint. They have not given themselves a reason or been taught a reason to just not bother. And on top of that, there's a good possibility the people doing that are minors, since they're everywhere on Twitter. So that further adds on to it. And to think these people are allowed to vote. With some of them, it's that they're not allowed to vote, and it's because, like I said, they're minors. That grog, is this real? I'm going to say something really dumb. And that's it. I kind of like Grok a little bit. I like to jokingly call him my friend. Just for fun. It's because Grok gives, like, I agree with a lot of Grok's answers. I like how quick Grok is to give an answer. And I like that he can generate images for me. I had him generate, help me, or at least try to help me with Yu-nee's design process. I didn't feed him any images, though, don't worry. And I even had him generate the occasional, like, straight show to Ozzer Lane image, which was kind of nice. There was once a YouTube channel that told people to shut up. Rest in peace, Smosh. What happened to Smosh? Is she alright? I know it's not kids, because why would a kid be asking Grok stuff in a political post? What are they doing there? You'd be surprised. A lot of kids get involved in politics, but it's with very rudimentary understandings of politics. So they want to get involved, but they don't actually know what they're talking about because they are a smug child. Because kids do dumb things, even if it doesn't make sense, they do it because they feel like it. I did not. I forgot to get around to that. Why do I get the motion sensor? Okay, so I'm on the right path. I do have to be here. Did you know some of the large sauropods could have lived as long as 120 to 200 years? But injury or disease killed most early in life. Really? Very interesting. I wonder why lifespans changed for animals. Okay. Dang smug child debating an adult needs correction. Elon, ban correct this brat immediately. By the way, are you ready to go to war in 32 hours, Yu-nee? You want to give some context for that? sure hope, but if we're talking about like political stuff, I sure hope I won't have to go to war. I'm not a soldier. Not only am I not built for that, but... Well, I don't want to say it, but I'm too old for it, too. I don't know, Twitter feeds me bullshit about the USA will get into a war in the next 40... This isn't the first time, it's done that before. Okay. I'm not charting these areas out in my head, but I need to start. We'll start with the lower areas first. I would say we're on the rightmost corridor section-ish, whatever you want to call it. Collection of rooms. On the first floor, now we are at the sub-level. Night vision goggles required for this area. Supplies room. Ooh. Oh, no, nothing there. Let me explore a little more, and then I'll check that Discord message. Or hacker will expose political figure about the Epstein files in the next 8 hours. Bitch, release it now! So much BS going around. Like, I don't know why somebody would say it. Would say, oh, I'm gonna release this at this time. Like, no, you're not. That's giving you a timer on your head. There are figures. If it's about political figures, they don't want you releasing that. They will do everything to make sure you don't release that. If you release that, they will scrub it from the internet. You are making it easier on them. You are making that harder for your information to go anywhere else. You are literally wasting time and energy. Drop it immediately. It's like a grenade. If you're gonna do something, don't wait. Just throw it. YouTube poop is only 1 minute long, by the way. You really seem to want me to watch it. Okay, let me just keep playing the game. You know how much you could expose in just 1 minute? But nah, nobody has the balls. I don't blame them, because if they do, they will literally be murdered. I'm not gonna do it. Goodness knows, I've seen enough movies to not trust political figures. Who knows what they'll do to me? Only they know, and I don't want to find out. I'll get killed. Oh, yeah, well, but you can make a huge change in the world. Yeah, I could, but it might not just be me. That's the problem. Like, not everybody has that kind of nobility or can afford to act on it, you know? Did I go down this room? Right, I already did. Man, this is so clunky to play. The frame rate is just... ugh. Okay, so there's nothing in there. I think I know what I have to do now, and it's probably turn on the monitor, but we'll check anyway. Oh, alright. Okay, that was pretty funny. I'm sorry I didn't play that on stream. I should have, but like I haven't hooked up browser streams often enough, frequently enough to know how to do that on the fly. Just want something to change, but no, it's still all the same for years. The recent news was the Jim's clone going around and releasing alien files over the EP ones. Yeah, and the thing is, the unfortunate thing is that you can release it, but it'll just get scrubbed. I like the sunglasses and noses in Control are very good at that. I don't mean to be a doomer, but... And I guess it's just kind of a cope. But it's also why I personally myself don't want to risk life and limb over that. Though for what it's worth, it has been going somewhere, thankfully. I can't say what's been going on, but let's just say that there has been a certain country that America has been developing a lot of distrust for lately. So it's going somewhere. I'm glad you that one was pretty. It made me remember, oh yeah, I used to like these CDI Zelda YouTube poops, and I'm really glad that's still a staple of internet culture. Most people don't watch it. Kids probably think it's unk slop, but in my eyes, they will always be gems. Supplies room, beta room. And one thing I think is funny was when I was watching Jurassic Park, I was rewatching it last weekend, and Henry Wu, he's one of the geneticists. He's so like, he's a little sassy. Ooh, you saw it. He's a little sassy about a few things, but one thing I always thought was pretty funny was this always here before? They're unk gems. They really are unk gems. I think unk gem is a good description. I'm gonna save that. Thank you. He was a little sassy about the raptors. Ooh. When Grant asked him, "You've been breeding raptors?" He's like, "Yeah, duh." I know the purpose behind that scene. It's to show that the people involved really don't understand the consequences of what they're doing. But it's just funny to me that raptors are like some of the deadliest animals in Jurassic Park. In this entire series, ooh. But he just doesn't seem to mind one little bit. Seriously, this building... Dr. Wu's ID card. I don't remember being asked for that. I scrubbed these buildings. Did this change? Yeah, let's go to the monitor first. Did I miss all of this, or is this... Did something change here? Alrighty, here we go. Finally, power on Jurassic Park version 1.0. Go fracked. Reboot main system. Okay, park control, communications, user options. Let's start with park control. 103, motion sensors, gate operation, park security. I want that on first. Motion sensors have been enabled. Gate operations. Click on a box to open the selected gate. Oh man, I mean, it looks like they're all open. Warning, gate 2 lock has been disabled and now can be opened. Locks on gate 1 and 3 have been closed. Message ends. Well... need someone's ID card for the areas. And then down. Okay, one lock has been opened. I'd rather take care of those first. I really don't like how this doesn't actually show which one is open and which one's closed, because they all look like they're open. And that's confusing to me. Using McLovin. We're not getting any more Zelda McLovin! I never did watch Superbad, by the way. I wonder if I'm missing out. Gate operation. Park security. Park security has security level 0, quest level 1 clearance. Clearance denied from this console. Clearance 2 denied. Oh gosh, where did I get level security clearance? I think I got it from the first one, but somehow I didn't find it. It was alright, kind of overrated. I believe it. And some adult comedies are like kind of funny, but I feel like I had this problem with Smiling Friends. But adult comedy stuff is just, it's funny, but somehow even if I get the joke, it still just doesn't land for me. Like, I guess it's funny. I think I'm told it's supposed to be funny, but for some reason, and I even think it's funny, but for some reason I'm not laughing. The McLovin scenes were the best parts, the rest was so-so. Access denied from this console. Alright. Ship comms. Alright. User options. Fractals, inventory help. Fractals. Tree, bush, dragon, flow, pen, spaghetti tree, bird, tile. Oh, these are for decoration. That's pretty cool. We need more comedies again, though. Yeah, we probably do, yeah. Adult humor be like, let's make the most disgusting looking awkward scene. That's funny. Yes and no. It was more than that, but it's just not... I don't know. Sometimes even when they're funny, interesting, well set up jokes, I get it, I just still don't laugh. A few days ago I was watching Hot Shots from 91 and was laughing my off at how absurd it was at every moment. That one sounds like a good one. Bush. Why is it randomizing? Dragon. That's a dragon? Flow. Ah, okay. It's those little cool little patterns. Pen. Doesn't look like much of a pen, but okay. Maybe it's a different kind of pen and not just the writing one I'm thinking of. Spiky tree. These look cool. This is giving me some serious nostalgia bomb. Like, for some reason I think I remember this in the back of my brain, but I never remember getting this far in this game. Bert. What is the purpose of as a Top Gun parody? I would like that, because I think Top Gun is... I don't know. I think it would be funny to watch Top Gun get made fun of just a little bit, even if it's not in mean spirits. Because I think Top Gun is like one of the most overrated movies ever. Just a bonus. It seems like it. It's just for fun. Tile looks kind of cool. But I think I'll just stick with... I don't know. Tree, because it's not as distracting. Nope. Riz, flow, unit, skibbity yonk type shit. A little bit. Alright, user options. Yeah, that looks like it's just for fun. Though it doesn't say consistent, so I don't know why. Maybe it randomizes between all of them. ID cards held. Oh, I can see that here. A Hammond, Grant, Nedry. Goggles charged. And one last thing to check. Help. System help. Use the select button to toggle between weapon 1 and the caliper rod. Oh, really? I can do that. Clicking on the icon in the top left will take you to the main menu. I did not know I could do that. On the outside, the L or R buttons will remove any message box. Use the L and R buttons to fine-tune your direction in the interiors. I was not aware of that. That's pretty handy. We were playing VRC the other day. What were you doing, huh? I was watching... Well, yeah, I was watching Muldoon's log. Okay, that's pretty keen. It's pretty handy. I can deal with the compies a little more reliably now. It recharges on its own, too. That's cool. Yeah, what I like to do sometimes in VR chat is there's a specific world I like going to that I basically consider my room, but if you want to know what it's called Analog Nights. And there's a projector, and one in front of a couch and another it's optional, you can turn on in front of your bed. And there's little VHS tapes that you can go to, and you can take them to a VHS player, and you can just watch analog horrors. You can just watch like found footage and stuff. Dr. Wu's ID card. Okay. You can just watch. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I got jump scared. Woo! How do you know which avatar I was using? Yeah. You can put the VHS tapes in and just kind of chill out and watch them. I don't like doing that as much because it's really hard to get up close to them and see what's actually on them unless you change the size of your model manually. But I don't play VR chat standing up, I play it sitting down to try and relax. But what I do instead is I just watch YouTube videos, sometimes random ones, but usually like relatively longish. Whoa! Ooh. Okay, so this is just a supplies room. Strange though, I don't remember. Am I in the visitor center? The layout on the lower floors is the same, but why did the second floor change? But yeah, sometimes I just watch the longer YouTube videos I've been meaning to watch. And some of them were, of course, Muldoon's log. And I like it more when I can watch analog horrors. The unfortunate truth is that most YouTube videos are like 10 minutes long, so it's kind of obnoxious, but it's easier when I'm in a place where I can take it slow. And that's kind of like my slow, peaceful place. I just go in there, I watch the YouTube videos I want to watch. Oh yeah, I think I needed clearance to get in there and I didn't have the right ID card. Oh, okay, yeah, that was probably it. Yeah, I think I needed Hammond's? I don't remember which one. But, yeah, anyway, sometimes I open up a lot of YouTube videos in different tabs. I never get around to watching them. But in VR chat, in that slow space, I can just go there and watch these videos. Sometimes I can find new ones, and it's been quite enjoyable when I watch analog horrors, because I can finally give myself the chance to, you know, bother with that. Freaking compies. Now I can get rid of them a little more reliably. Okay, looks like they're color-coded too. The black ones are the compies. So we'll have to find out which ones what the red and yellow ones are, but I wouldn't be surprised if the... Oh... I was not paying attention to the color on the indicator, but it might be a raptor. Well, at least the red ones might be raptors, but yeah, that's basically VR chat is where I can take it slow in there. I'm inside your walls. Could you get out of my walls? Please and thank you. I should probably go to sleep or at least do something else. Yeah, I'll admit my stream hasn't been the most exciting. I'm just kind of wandering around like a doofus. So yeah, just... I mean, it's your schedule, but it's probably really late there for you, so... It would be best if you went to bed. But thank you for coming along to the stream, mate. It was nice having you here. I think I might need to open gate 2. Can I get an Yasumi and a pat? I would give you the pat, but I'm using the Vroid, so I can't use my arms on this. But I will say, Yasumi nasai. This is the best I can do. Yasumi, Yu-nee. Oh, Yasumi, thank you for coming along, and I hope you had fun today. I know it wasn't a very professional or clean stream, but I hope you still enjoyed yourself in some way, shape, or form. No, they're all over the place! Cool to know I can just dismiss the dialogue boxes. That's pretty handy. So this is a new area for me. I'm gonna stick around here and see what I can get. I'm probably gonna end the stream in like the next 20 minutes or so. Fucking dies in the next one. At this rate, I might. Yeah. I'm gonna have to be careful with these fences, though. 11 eggs left. We're making progress. I am going to have to watch out for these fences. Because the power is back on now. And I think if you touch them, you get electrocuted. No, I die. Why would you die? I miss 90s game music. I don't know, there's just this element of funk to it. Like, they wanted to take rap inspiration, but not go all the way with it to where it doesn't sound like, ooh. Oh, come on. Okay, no. I thought maybe that outline looked a little bold and maybe I could break it, but I guess not. Because you go away. I'm sorry, Oshi has stuff to do. That's okay. Oshi always comes back with a new stream. Oshi will come back with YouTube Shorts, I promise. Here. You can see me do I'm gonna do Tralalero Tralala Shorts really soon, but in the meantime, you can watch Tung Tung Sahur. I'll follow you. No, he's too high up. Let's go! Where? Berber Patapin. I did not think you actually watched Italian brain rot. All the way up there? For one egg? Oh my goodness, bro. You know, this was like the mountains region they wanted for this. Oh, oh! Oh, this reminds me. Oh, what the? Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh, oh, I hate those things. Ugh. Screw these raptors, man. Where's the save point? I gotta look for one first. I gotta send you a video too about Wuthering Waves and brain rot. It was really funny. It has Zani in it, and she likes Italian brain rot. Funny enough, the other day I found a store with a brain rot book, and every creature had made up bullshit, wholesome lore so the kids don't find out about the profanity the OG ones have. Like, did Tung Sahur have profanity? And they gave him wholesome lore? Because I don't understand Italian, so that's kind of where my confusion is coming from. Yeah, I scrubbed the area beforehand. I just gotta make sure I don't let myself get killed by that raptor. I think I already went up here first. So I'm basically just retracing steps. Good thing I have full health, so even if that raptor does show up, I can take a hit or two. I have no idea where I'm going. Meanwhile, the OG video says stuff about a dad playing Fortnite with his shit-ass son and stuff. I want to know this, because I've not seen this before. Ooh. No! Okay, that's a computer room, it looks like. Where do any of that? That's what I'm looking for. Secure the visitor center. Find out how the raptors get in and stop them. Oh hey, there's an egg. 10 eggs left. No, I might want to keep my shotgun up. I don't see a lot of compies. A whole lot of compies nearby, and that's what worries me. Ah, okay, yellower items. Yellows or dilos. No, reds or dilos, I mean. If at some point McDonald's or Burger King does brain rot series, I'll fucking buy them instantly just for the lulz. I want a Trollalero on my desk. I would probably order it online too. That's quite the song change. Huh. But if I had to guess, I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. I don't think I'm supposed to be there so early. I agree though, I want a Trollalero Chalala on my desk. Oh, I got hit. I think I want, I don't know. Maybe not quite, but I would like a Saturnitas. Saturno Saturnita. It's ironic humor, like with Among Us. You don't play the game, but you love having a little guy somewhere. Yeah, kinda. It's not even just an ironic humor thing, it's just a well-designed character. Though I would hesitate to say the same about AI Italian brain rot, considering none of that was deliberate.
Grunt.
Touch the fence for a free... Okay. Alright, Nedry. I could use this. Actually, there's a health kit. Off to the left, I believe. I need that too. How did that rock fall in there? How did I get back up there? Where's the stairs? Okay, off to the right, and you have to keep going further. This way, I think? Really no clue where I'm going. I think they should have given you the motion sensor right off the bat. That's one thing that kind of frustrates me about this game, is that they don't give that to you immediately. And I would have liked it if that was the case. It would have made a lot of stuff a lot easier, at least feel more fair. No! I'm so bad at this. I think I'm gonna need my shotgun real soon. Yep. Stop moving diagonally! Okay. 8 eggs left. We are definitely making progress. Now that we're making a lot of progress, I kind of don't want to end the game so soon, but probably for the best that I do. Let's see which way to go, though. Item off that way. Another item. Yeah, maybe if I think about like actively mapping these things out in my head, I'd have a much easier time. I think my Wi-Fi is down, but the Steam stream is still live. It's probably, you're probably still able to watch the stuff that your Wi-Fi preloaded, but yeah, I might get it to the end soon, but if that is the case and it's down for the rest of the day, thank you for coming along to the stream, and it's been nice having you here. Oh, wrong way. No, I think I'm going back the way I'm not supposed to. I'm getting banned by Discord. I get bored tonight. You don't send me anything at night. And yeah, I will. What happened with that actually was I joined a VTuber's Discord, and they had an 18+ channel, you know, where you could post lewds and all that. And I did. And suddenly my account was getting suspended. And Discord didn't tell me why, it just said it happened. So I don't get that, but I left the server. And it's frustrating, but either way I did. So yeah, that's what happened there. I would have told you I would have told you about it, but I didn't really have any other method of contacting you, just Discord. I do, you don't reply. Okay, that might be on me. I don't remember that so well, but it's a very... Oops. Kind of scattered bullets there. Oh. I'm used to switching before them. That's probably on me though, so that's my bad. I apologize. So I'll try and respond more. Man, it's narrow there. I'm glad you don't have to worry about like falling off. You know, fucking sends something and deletes it seconds after for no reason. I don't know how people are gonna react to things. Oh boy, where am I supposed to go? I think I want to go up before going right to what might be the next section of the island. But right now I need to reorient myself. I'm feeling a little lost. If I fall in that water, I die, so I gotta make sure I don't do that. There's a boa snare there I don't need. I have some. No! Okay, so it's waiting for me there. Okay, it seems like red is just in general for enemies. Before I do this, let me find a respawn tower. And I'm not gonna have to look that far for it, thankfully.
Mr. Grant.
You'll need computer clearance to access certain areas. I'm really glad that... What was I saying? That the towers serve as respawn points. It's very handy. Oh man, that runs out fast. Ooh, that was close. I almost took that damage. The Pachycephalosaurus are very territorial. Stay out of their way. That's the last of my rockets, sadly. So there's one thing I've been learning about this game. It's that it likes placing these spawn towers in rather open areas, so I'm gonna have to look for one of those first. Okay, restarted the Wi-Fi. As I was saying, just leave the info there, Ree. If I don't see the DM, I wouldn't have known. What, about my suspension? I wouldn't have been able to tell you that, but I... Very well. Alright. No. A rocket for a little bug feels a little excessive, but fine. No! Ooh. Oh. Hey, how are you? Nah, fuck it, delete. Yeah, I won't lie, that's kind of me. Careful around blind corners, the T-Rex is free. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need a spawn tower. Least introverted chud. Oh! No! Block the tunnel the raptors are using to enter the visitor center. What tunnel? Least introverted chud. Which one? Where's the tunnel? I've not seen a single tunnel. Yeah, I'm kind of introverted. I'm far too much for my own good. It's actually a big problem. I hate it. Like, I could be extroverted. I've even done it. But it takes bursts of energy. And I don't really like doing it very much. Oh, I have no idea where I'm going. Just hoping it's kind of wandering around. For some reason, I'm just thinking about this funny part in the movie where I think it was before the power was turned on, and Grant, Lex, and Tim in the first movie had to climb over it, but Grant went ahead and tested the power. Ooh, good shot. Grant went ahead and tested the power first. And he just kind of touched it. In the hopes that it was off. And he touches it and he screams and shakes around, pretends he's getting electrocuted. And he just looks back with a smile and tells him he's joking. I really liked Grant in the first movie. My favorite was Muldoon. And I think Hammond is a very interesting character, but Grant goes through these like interesting story development arcs. More so in the first one and the third movie. But it was nice to watch that, how he changes as a person, and when he throws away the raptor claw, I liked that symbolizes that he's let go of his hate for kids, since that was a tool he used to intimidate a child. But, now he decided, after a certain point he decided he doesn't need that anymore, nor does he want it. And that was nice. Also, this is the raptor pen. I hate the raptor pen. Ooh, I don't want to go in here. Just gotta chart everything, and I really need a spawn tower, but I'm not finding one. Here goes my ammo. There it is, thank you. Block the tunnel the raptors are using to enter the visitor center. What tunnel? Let's just scale this rocky place first. Because I think if I did the raptor pen, that would take me a lot of time. The indoors areas will take a while. Where's some stairs up here? The only reason I'm not talking more consistently about the movies is that I'm not focused. But someday it has made me think that I think someday I'd like to talk about make a kind of like Zatsudan or movie review stream, and it'd be nice to it'd be nice to discuss the old Jurassic Park movies. Since I've been rewatching them, and I like them a lot. I think they still hold up really well. Or at least the first one does. Lost World is kind of confusing. 3 is like kind of underwhelming. But the first one absolutely still holds up, and one thing that's bothered me about it is that the CG... Ow! That's an instant kill? Fine. One thing that bothers me about the movies is that some of the CG in that rivals CG of today, and I guess that's just something the Jurassic Park and World series are well known for. But, because like even in the World movies it was pretty good. But it just bothers me that you have these like these old movies with better CG than modern movies, because like I've seen movies with CG now. You know, admittedly some of them may have been a bit budgeted, but the CG is so bad in them. And I'm left to wonder, how does it get to this point? How is it so bad that they get utterly mogged by 90s movies? That should be inexcusable.
Run.
Okay. Yeah, they give you rockets because they know you're gonna need it. Oh, really traded there. Okay, so I don't go in through there, and that's fine. I'd like to see what it says, but probably not even legible. It's just meant to look like it's legible. No! That's all you need. Raptor pen, entry level. Ooh, I do not like this place. Okay. Hi! Cool, I have rockets. Alrighty. Jurassic Park, communications, park control first. Motion sensors. Gate motion sensor been enabled. Gate operation, park security. I'm not gonna mess with gate operation that much just yet. Park security. Security level 0. Clearance denied from this console. Communications, mainland ship. Communications, access denied from this console. Oh boy. Hammond grant entry. Now, after watching Muldoon's log, it's more of a reason for me to be as scared of the raptors as I am, because they are... If you thought they were scary in the movies, they're even worse in Muldoon's log. They get to display... He describes it, and they display an intelligence that's beyond that of any reasonable animal. Like any normal animal, they're disturbingly smart. Bro can't get over the raptor. I watched a whole analog series where they pull some kind of terrifying scheme. Of course I'm still nervous about them. Oh. Which I would like to recommend Muldoon's log, by the way. Found rocket launcher and ammunition. Okay, well I can't go there just yet. I'm gonna have to save that for later. Yo, did Sonic Racing 2 have... Did Sonic Racing have 2 new waifus? Yes, it received Tangle. It received Tangle and Whisper. Neither of which are voiced, by the way. You need to get mods for that, which I hate. Like, Sega has been really slacking on funding for voice actors for its DLC characters. But with Tangle and Whisper, it feels exceptionally unacceptable. Just wrong. It just feels downright unacceptable, because, like, these are your characters. You own them. And they have voices in an audio drama that has been releasing not long after. Though then again, you know, there's stuff behind the scenes still, but, like, it's frustrating. Like, man, come on. Get it together with the voices. They don't even reuse lines. That's the worst part of it. They can't reuse lines for Ichiban or Joker, you know, other characters that they own. Not Ai, not Knights. So they don't have anything to reuse for Tangle. Oh. For Tangle and Whisper, but it's annoying that it's that bad. They just can't reuse anything. And then we get to a point where we have 2 new Sonic characters added in, and they don't make anything for them. And so I can't really be that happy about it, because... Well, I mean, what's to be happy about? The animations are cool, the characters are there, but it just doesn't feel like they're really there, you know? And they get an awful menu thing that I wanted modded out as fast as possible, because it sounds... Ugh. You know, I'm not thrilled about Tangle and Whisper. There's also some stuff going on with the fandom, regarding them, but I don't want to get into it. It's controversial if I say it. Now, I know these are obviously just textures, but man, this makes me nervous because I'm thinking like, oh, I'm thinking about how I'm actually in the raptor pen. I could look at them right through the window right now if I wanted. No. I hate the way the Dilo's eyes glow. Oh, it's creepy. I'm gonna have to go for some health. Go back for some health real quick. Bro, be free. No, you're the one that told me not to say these things. And using the shotgun on the raptors that takes too long. Huh? I'm not getting into a rage bait debate with you. If I time this right. Hey! What do you mean? You know what I mean. Night vision goggles activated, battery charged. Let's just go right upstairs. I legit don't know. I'm slow. No, it's not you. It was a long time ago. But yeah, I'm not gonna dwell on that. Now I think I know. I played this game on my own time a couple of months ago. I believe that. Oh, hey, the shotgun shells respawned. Frick. I believe this one's very complex. It's not just one simple room, it's a series of rooms. Hi. I keep forgetting the raptors take 3 shots. Oh, that's not a Dilo. Located Ian Malcolm's ID card. With that, I can return to the lower areas, that one lower building, further down south on the island, further down south on the park, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to drop everything just so I can go there. Though it is a little tempting, it's not exactly, you know, quick. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that, but I guess it's okay. I hope items respawn. Really hope items respawn. Okay, thankfully the enemies have not. Well, that took a lot of shots, but I got the job done. Now, which way do I want to go? Access denied, you need security level 1, which I believe I get from the building after... the southmost building after obtaining Malcolm's ID card. I'm just gonna have to come back for that later. I'm not certain of that enough to go all the way over and make the trek. Well, thankfully there's nothing else here to hurt me, so I'm relatively safe-ish for now. Hey! Yeah, it really has some long rooms. About like what I would expect from a place shaped like the raptor pen. So I'm happy they keep this. They really put some thought into the architecture. Now, my question is, what else am I going to find here? Warning, night vision goggles required for this area. Where'd he go? He just disappeared. Well, that's convenient, I guess. Was this the only floor left? Oh, the last floor that the first elevator could take me to? I believe it was. Sub-level 1. Thankfully, things are pretty straightforward in these buildings. I have not been running out of shotgun ammo. That's pretty good. I wonder if that shotgun I found earlier just kind of stacked onto the shotgun ammo I had Before that. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rooms. Oh man, okay, so there goes so much for these being straightforward. Hopefully these individual rooms are straightforward, but we'll see. Man, a mini-map would be nice. But I guess it does make it kind of spookier if you don't have that. Oh, I did not need those 3 shots. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Menacing green lizard staring at it. Yeah, I don't like the way their eyes glow. It's kind of scary. Alright, well, we're not done here. But we know where the elevator is. So let's just check out the other rooms, just in case there's something I'm missing. I'll admit, I want to play more now that I'm at the raptor pen, but I do need to get ready for something real soon. No. Oh, there's more rooms? Me one raptor is pen. The raptor is indeed pen. Oh, you thought. Alright, I gotta map this out in my head. Hello? Oh man, I really walked in the most complicated route, didn't I? You have located Robert Muldoon's ID card. Oh, poor Muldoon. He was my favorite in the movie. He was one of my favorites in the movie. Okay. Nothing around that corner. I really appreciate that they give you an option to like fine-tune your aim in here. No, just a room for a Dilo. This game won't be complete unless the last level has alien or meat walls. I don't think it'll have that, but it will probably have me fight a T-Rex. Wait a minute, wait. Where am I? This looks... There's a dead Dilo here, so this room looks kind of familiar to me. Dead raptors. I'm really glad I have the shotgun for this. Makes keeping track of where I am a little easier. A little easier. Like, I remember in stuff like Streets of Rage, you would go from suburbs to fucking alien walls for whatever reason. I do appreciate that back then, in games, it was just about whatever was cool. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's that dead Dilo again. Oh man, I'm lost here. I think this is where not where I started, but close-ish to it. Hey, you could like, what you got in mind? Share your streaming game lineup? Okay, I can try and do that. Keyword try, because I'm never sure which games I'm gonna stream next. Oh my goodness, what have I walked into? Kinds? You really want me to stream Kinds, huh? I don't know why that game made it to the top page. Because the people hunger for breast milk. So it's funny. And if they didn't hunger for breast milk, I wouldn't be around. Oh, crud. Time it. Hey. Of course I get to the raptor pen when my time is very limited. That raptor was homophobic. How dare he? Got hit by balls and exploded. Well, they are all female. Yeah, I'm gonna need those rockets real quick. Rocket launcher and ammunition. The fact that you can keep up with your own rockets is kind of cool. Now I really wonder what's in that box, because this is the only time I've run into such a thing. Do I have night vision goggles? Yep, I think I've been here before. I cannot go down here without enough ammo. There's raptors all over the place. I'm gonna have to backtrack and look for some more ammunition. Rockets look like bees holding a... They kind of do, don't they? And then, now that you mention it. Ooh, a lot of health kits, not a lot of ammunition. That or one of those flying rubbly ball things that would whistle when thrown back in the day. I think I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it in like forever. I think I know a way I can make this count a little. Such a simpler time. Throw a ball makes noise, happy. Yeah, I won't lie, I miss a lot of stuff from back then. Today it's like, Mr. Beast! Also my iPad, let me check. All that just for some rockets, I don't know. I mean, the rockets are cool, but no IDs. No security clearance. Well, a part of me is half of a mind to try and race time. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should. Ah, frick. Let's go in here first. Alright, I'm gonna have to play it very safe here. Because my ammunition is very limited. Why is the Benadryl Hat Man staring at you 4 times? You're going to have to give me some context on that. Oh hey, logo. Neat. Oh, I see what you mean. That's the icon for how many lives Grant has. Oh, that is a lot. There, that way I can make sure I line up my shots. Oh no, it's the Jurassic door! Ooh! The logo! Last couple of rockets. But the strat has been working out well. Okay. You risk a life, you get a life. You found bullet snare and ammunition. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no, I soft locked myself and oh no. Oh, I didn't make any saves. Oh, please tell me. Ah, frick. Oh no, I didn't. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm gonna have to play all the way up to this point. Oh boy. Oh, this is no. I think I have an idea. I have a past save file I can play from, but oh, this is bad. Well, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I gotta head out anyway. I can't believe I touch a door and that's it. That what is that madness? But anyway, thank you so much for coming along today. We streamed longer than expected, but I hope you enjoyed it. Gaudy, yeah, right. Thank you so much for coming along, Julie. Thank you. Thank you, Made of Voidborn. Thank you to anybody rewatching the VOD, or for anybody who was lurking. From Big Sister, have a good night. Oh yes to me, and I will see what I can do about this. Good night. Thanks for coming. Oh yes to me.